Hi, I'm Tara Rolstad, mental health truth teller and speaker, and I'm here today with some thoughts for you about the pandemic and about mental health, things I'm going to tie together towards the end of this video. I had a conversation the other day with a friend that really set me back. It really caught me off guard and made me think, because she was telling me that there were a couple of members of her immediate family that had recently had COVID. And she said she hadn't posted about it or really shared it with anyone because she was worried about the stigma. And I thought, wow, some of us have really made a mistake. Because when it comes to the pandemic, we have split ourselves pretty clearly and dividedly into these two different camps, right? Should never have happened, but it's become so divisive that we're in these two different camps. So I've made these super fancy high-tech graphics for you to help you understand where I'm going with this. We've got Group A, and this is the group that thinks masks are important and thinks lockdowns and quarantines are a necessary evil and a bummer, but the best we can do right now. I'm definitely in Group A, and we're the folks who have been trying to be as careful as we can and stay home as much as we can and protect ourselves and our loved ones and our family members and everyone around us, frankly. So that's Group A. And there's Group B. So Group B are the folks that don't think masks are maybe necessary or effective, or think lockdowns and shutdowns are ridiculous. I'm not actually going to put any more thoughts in the words in the mouths of the Group B people, because I'm not Group B. I'm very much Group A. And frankly, this video isn't really for the Group B people. So Group B people, you're welcome to keep watching, but it's less for you than it is for the Group A folks. Because here's the deal, Group A. We have been so frustrated about how things have gone. We've been so frustrated about our lack of understanding of folks in Group B, honestly, that we've forgotten there was always going to be a third group. It's not just A and B. There was always going to be a Group C. Because Group C is the people that do everything right, that take all the precautions they can think of, that do everything except locking themselves inside a bubble. They wash their hands, they wear their masks, they stay home as much as they can, they social distance at all times, and they stay outside when they're with other people, and they still get COVID. That was never not going to happen. There was always going to be a Group C. But what's happened is that Group A has been so frustrated and so wanting others to take this as seriously as Group A, that sometimes we're judgy and mean. Not going to say that the other side doesn't do it. That's not what my video is about. What my video is about is the fact that Group A, we've posted and tweeted and shared some stuff that has made people feel like if they get COVID, they can't talk to us about it. If they wind up in Group C, they can't tell us what's going on. And if they can't tell us what's going on, how can we care about them? How can we care for them? How can we bring them a casserole? How can we commiserate with them when they have a fever for the 47th day in a row, like I had in March, April, and some of May, when I probably had COVID? If I couldn't have talked about it, it would have been so much harder. So much harder. And it's the exact same thing that we do when it comes to mental health. If we are open about negative feelings or beliefs or misperceptions that we have about mental health disorders, it makes it clear to the people around us that they can't be honest with us about what's going on. That's always been a key part of my work, is helping people understand how important our words are and how important it is that we create a safe environment for people to talk about what's really happening so they can get the help that they need and the support that they need. It happens with mental health, and now it's happening with COVID. Like I said, this really set me back, and I'm going to be a lot more thoughtful about what I post and what I share, because it's a virus. It's a virus. It's not a character flaw. And so if any of us do wind up with COVID, we're going to need each other. And that may become, unfortunately, even more important in the next few weeks to the next couple of months. After the Thanksgiving holiday and a lot of travel that's happened and a lot of folks thinking that they were okay and getting together with their families, there may be more and more of us who wind up in Group C. and we're all going to need each other.